No worries.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very crazy Threefold Thursday.
No.
It's been wild out there today, and I don't know. It's just it's going to be a fun show. We have some beautiful guests with us. Please welcome Ali and Gus.
Hello.
Hi. So nice to see everybody today. How we doing?
It's great to see
We
you
are so
too.
good.
By the way, I love the two of you dancing in the background.
We always dance to everyone's theme
There's
music.
and we're not visible. It's fun.
Yeah, we're always dancing to everyone's theme music.
It's beautiful.
Always.
It was very cute. Loved it. Welcome all the Foldies, old and new, because we've had a lot of new ones recently. I believe Brittany made it from the beginning this week.
Yeah,
so
Brittany!
Brittany came
Yeah.
back.
Woo, Brittany!
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back
If
to
you
me.
are like Brittany and a new Foldy, give us a wave in the chat so we can say hi.
Yep. There's already like 50 of you watching, which is, very, very busy straight off the bat. So
My
High pressure
God.
situation. I can't work under these conditions.
I
My
know, right? Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
so
we-
shy.
Gotta
We
up
know you're
their
shy.
royalties, Rob. We hit the threshold.
Yep, that's it. We gotta up it. Bit of housekeeping for tonight. Ali is a first-time reader. If you're not aware of Wheel Takes, if you live under a rock, so please, Ali is
cold
just.
rock?
Yeah, if you a cold rock. Yeah.
Hey.
Or purple rock.
Yes. Ali has just
Better than
read
what I did
the
earlier.
section about Hinderstap, so no book spoilers past that. If you put them in chat, we're just not going to put them on screen, and we won't read them out.
And
either.
we're just not looking at chat.
and
we
Will
love you all,
Takes-
chat. But
He doesn't trust you.
I don't trust
That's
anybody.
valid.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the secret? You never trust anybody.
Yeah, it's been like 5 years
Yeah.
in. I haven't been spoiled yet, and his heart rate has never been worse.
Yeah.
You're so close to the end.
Apparently, Omar is watching us from
Hey.
the plane.
Hey,
Hi,
Omar.
Omar.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Guys, is there like
Going to London.
is there like not you don't obviously don't give me specifics, but is there like a specific moment that you're like, okay, if we can only get to like this one point, I will feel like I can let go of the
There's
of the
three of
spoiler
them.
water.
Yeah.
Three of them?
Gus says
There's three of them. One of them is pretty soon, and I can't tell you too much about what it is, but based on where we are in the book, I think you know what it is.
Yes.
I don't like this collective
And,
nodding. That's creepy.
Yeah.
A lot of knowing
that's-
nods right now, isn't it? So
A lot of knowing nods.
Not
We
of
get-
knowing nods.
We get through that, and I'm gonna relax. I might have a cup of tea. It'll be nice.
He'll be like,
hope so.
I did my time, 5 years of it.
And it will actually be about 5 years.
Yeah.
That's
Now, if you want to
crazy.
share with our Foldies who don't know who you are and anyone watching in the future
That's probably a good idea.
who you are and what your podcast is about.
Take it away, handsome.
We're Wheel Takes Podcast. I'm Gus. I've read the entire series.
And I'm Allie, and I've never read a book.
She's never heard of a book. We're reading through it for the first time. Currently, again, we're on Gathering Storm, chapter 28, 29, Hinderstap, wherever that is. We've been doing this since 2019, and it is currently 2025. So we are making our slow way through the books, and maybe if you're listening to this in 2035, we'll even be done. But apart from that, and in terms of sort of relationship to Wheel of Time and this media, we also both work in the entertainment industry. Allie's a screenwriter, and I'm an actor, and she's also an actress. And we
It's
do a lot
new.
of fun stuff.
I'm back in the game, baby. I'm back in the fucking building again. We're doing
Yes.
it. I got headshots and everything. And I'm like, how did I get here?
Whoa.
Yeah. I quit. And then I was like, never mind. And kind of feels like I'm back with a boyfriend again, and I'm having to tell everyone it's different this time. He went to therapy. It's a little humiliating, but in a good way. We're really happy about it.
You'll have to let us know how that works out in a year or so.
It's
Rattle,
going,
rattle.
yeah, it's
really
going great.
selling it
It's going.
for-
No, it is going great. It is going great. I'm very happy to be back in the acting game. It's fun, but yeah, and,
She's really good.
oh my god, but yeah, so it's fun.
I'm gonna save that question for like if I ever meet Rosamund Pike or something, and say so. A friend of mine is an actor who stopped being an actor, just doing being a screenwriter, but now she's back into acting, and she described it as like being back with your boyfriend, but it's okay. He's done therapy now. Is that how you might describe acting if you went back after a break?
Yeah, every now and then being in the entertainment industry is like you kind of go like if I ever talked about a boyfriend like I talk about my career, I like my friends would be like, leave him. You know what I mean? I'm like, he's so hot and cold, and
They never call me, and
They
then
never
sometimes
call
they call me
me.
4 times in a week, and then
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, and then yeah, they're very hot and cold. My parents don't like them.
Valid.
there's no consistency.
There's no consistency.
They make me cry all the time.
They make me cry all the time.
you know.
I feel like we're in what's that game show where it's like things you can say about your
Yeah,
boyfriend
yeah,
and
match game.
acting. Yeah, the match game. Yeah. We're like in an
Yeah.
episode of that right now. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Amazing. Well, it's good to have you here.
It's great to be
Thank you
here.
for
Thank you for
having
having
me.
us.
No, it's wonderful. We did.
And on such an exciting day.
I
Unexpectedly
know.
such
Crazy
an exciting day.
exciting. Crazy amazing.
know.
I'm so happy. Gus came home and was like, "Have you watched it yet?" And I was like, "I was waiting for you, like a good wife."
Aw.
He watched it without me.
I thought you had watched it. We only had
This
half
is
an
not
hour
a. This
after I
is
got
not
home
a
to
call
do
in.
this.
This is a call
I
out.
thought you wouldn't have had time.
This is a call out. This is a call
But
out.
this means I got to watch her watch it.
Oh, and last night I found out that he continued on the audiobook that we've been listening to as a couple without me as well.
There's context.
There is Netflix cheating
There
happening
is
all over the
important
place right now.
context here. This was a mystery novel. You need to understand. It's a
toe.
mystery novel, and we were on the last 2 chapters, and we stopped listening a month and a half ago. And I was like,
Because we haven't been in the car together
and I was
in a
like,
month and a
we're gonna
half.
pick this up in June and get the reveal and go, who is this? Who died? Which character
So
did
instead,
it?
you decided to find out without me instead of finding, I don't know, a romantic trip for us to go
But
on.
now I get to
Wow.
watch you listen to it
Called
later.
out again. Again.
Sick burn right there.
Wow. I think maybe Gus just kind of has a thing for
He's
knowing
such a
things.
good husband. I have to do
No.
this, just to
Maybe
keep him
that's-
on his toes.
Maybe that's Gus's kink. He just really likes to know things Allie doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's not a lot that I know
Whoa.
that she doesn't
All
know.
Wait a
about
minute. It's
anticipation,
all
right?
coming together. No
Right?
pun intended.
Here we go. Brittany says, "Is it bad that I watched it because my husband was sick?" And then when he called me 4 hours later to tell me about the drop, I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy! We can watch it when I get home."
See,
That's
that is
fine.
the appropriate marriage.
That's a white
behavior.
lie.
Like, oh my god, I want to watch that with you.
Oh. And
So
Roger
I
says,
got home today after a crazy busy day, and I said to my husband, "Did you watch it yet?" And he goes, "Nah." And I was like, "I'm watching it." And I left the room and I went and watched it. We were in the same house, and I watched it on my own because he was kind of feeling meh about it, and I was like, "Eh."
How could you feel meh about it? It was so good. I'm happy. I was like, I don't want to hear anything from anybody. I'm happy. There were women shredding each other on our screens. I'm happy.
Freddie, it was bananas.
It
Literal
was
shredding.
it was bananas. Ray did not overhype that for me.
The woman
Ray
was
did not overhype
bisected.
it. That yeah.
Definitely was.
Oh, and Liana with the fucking just going to
God,
town.
true.
I was like, Jesus Christ. That was
Shut up,
personal.
Aaron.
That
Yeah.
was personal. She had been waiting to do that for years.
"I feel
It's
like,
like
it."
this
Yeah.
bitch
I
has
said
been
I
annoying
serenity
me for
thing didn't
20
work.
years.
You give a middle manager license to stab, and she will go to town. My God.
All right.
Real
Never
mad because she'd
classified
been
I've-
like that. I said I had been making her do TPS reports like
Oh,
forever.
she was red. She's like, say less. Honestly, that I said I was on her side, and she was.
The show
She was like, I'm
derailed.
seeing an opportunity here.
Guys, I promise she attacked me.
She attacked me first. It had nothing to do with the fact that she's a little annoying.
This is amazing. Winter's Lady, I was going nuts not being able to watch it at work, so I just straight up went over to my supervisor and told her all about the footage and what a distraction was, and she cracked up.
I sent it to my boss. I was like, check
You
this out.
sent it to your boss? Of course you did.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it looks cool. So, that tells you how much I get done.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, before we carry on derailing the show, let's head into the news section because there's been stuff happening. We need to fear the spear, Ali and Gus. We have a new fear the spear, so we've got like a couple. We'll do some speedy questions for you, and then we will get on to posters and shredding and Matt and Min and things like that. So
Okay, I'm ready.
it's time, folks, for the Daily Veil. Dun, dun, dun.
Dear brothers and sisters,
It is time to cover up your face.
for the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
Our production quality is ass compared to
Every
Look.
time.
That originally was terrible graphics, terrible video, me doing it, voicing it very badly with no editing on the mic, and then eventually we got it upgraded to better music and Michael and Kate doing it. And
It's pretty perfect.
I really liked the original one too. It
Yeah,
had
there's
its
a
charm.
touch of nostalgia there. But yeah, all right, folks. Let's talk news. Kicking it off first. Good old Limpkins here, keeping us in touch. Remember, folks, a lot of people will not get to see the full episode of season 1 until the March 8th worldwide digital screening. So if you are like myself and the people that some of them are in chat are off to go watch it this weekend in London, please remember to use the hashtag #WatchShowSpoilers. Just in case someone is unable to attend that digital viewing or be in London and has to wait till March 13th, potentially. So just a quick heads up there for that. But speaking of which, if you don't know, folks, there is a digital viewing happening on March 8th. The whole of episode 1 will be played. You can watch this anywhere. I died. I love that Ali and Gus are like, did we get a ticket to this? Are we doing this?
I had to check.
We did.
Yeah.
That's not my job.
I actually am not going to be there at that because I'm actually on a birthday pub crawl that day, and I will be by
No.
This will be 6 p.m. for me. By that stage, I will have been at approximately 18 pubs. So
That sounds like
It'd
fun.
be a
though.
different experience.
Different
for you.
kind of
That's a
fun.
commitment.
the shredding would be very interesting. Plus,
You know,
well,
Rob, you should just talk to the bartender, be like, we gotta put something on the screen.
We
for
gotta-
the part.
Listen up, everybody.
Yeah, make them
We
think
gotta
it's
do
happening.
it.
This is important.
No more.
I literally
time.
I have friends flying in from 2 different countries to attend this pub crawl because we haven't done it for over 5 years. And I was like, I'll do it in March because then like I'm covered for a premiere and Jordan Con in April, and now none of that's working out. So I'm like, God damn it. But yeah, folks, if you haven't got this, please let us know. It is posted on our BlueSky, and it's out there on the official accounts. You can go find it, and Ray's been tweeted out, and everyone's been sharing it. So please.
And
make
on
sure you-
Amazon. If you go to the Amazon, you can register for it under the Wheel of Time Season 3.
Yeah, if you go to, it's literally just, you scroll down the screen if you're on the Wheel of Time section, and it's right there. It's very easy to RSVP. Everyone stops and gathers around my laptop. Not going to happen.
Holy
Who's-
what?
Who's this handsome
Who's
person,
that?
Leigh-A?
This is Arnas, who also plays Sexy Seema.
Hot Seema.
Oh.
Massima, yeah, so he's coming out in, he's going to be in White Lotus, but he got chosen to be on the cover of Scandinavian Vogue.
I like him. He
I'm
seems
glad
smart.
he's on that cover. Look at him.
He
It
seems
must
smart.
be because of his hair.
I
Yeah.
would like to say that this is a prime example of why it's full shirt or no shirt, right?
Is there too much tease?
You don't like it just a little
deep
bit?
You don't
peeking
like
out.
a peep show?
You don't like a little
It's the
bit?
deep beat. I have a problem with the deep beat.
No, we must have a deeper V.
Deeper V.
A deeper V.
I want less deep V and less shirt completely or just full shirt. It's just like,
I
give me
would call
one
that
of
like
the
a
other.
half SpongeBob right there.
Okay, we'll put him in a turtleneck if that's what you really want.
I mean,
If that's what you're into, I guess. You know what?
about-
Turtlenecks are
Oh,
nice,
no.
actually.
They are.
Now I hate my shirt.
but I may
artists
watch
look
White Lotus now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Omar, why? Are you not
You've
here
never
every
seen
week?
White Lotus? It's great. You'll like it. It's really fucked up.
Okay.
It's so weird.
It's great.
All right.
Omar.
Everything goes to
Oh.
shit.
I'm really glad Omar is here.
Excellent.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big news for our friend Lauren over at Unraveling the Pattern. Lauren, this is his season 3 trailer Unraveled video, but in this video,
Wow.
Lauren lets us know that he has been officially commissioned by Amazon themselves to do the official season 1 and season 2 recap videos. I believe he is submitting his idea for those this weekend, and he will be then putting them together, and they will be released. I don't know exactly how that'll happen, but they will be out and they will be made
That's
entirely
so
by Lauren.
awesome.
So,
So cool.
ram and rattle for Lauren, which is how
Yay!
I say well done. Much
I'm not
deserved.
rattle.
Even Dusty Wheel is watching from the plane. Hi, Ali.
Wait,
Good
what?
happy trading day. Dusty Wheel has not watched the cold open. There's multiple
What?
people, so I think Brian, Grace,
Ooh.
Anis, and Matt have all not watched the cold open because of
What are you
travel.
even doing? Get off this and go do that.
I just
No,
wanted
just
to
kidding.
talk about it, just FYI.
Rob's like, Allie, have some chill, please.
Stop telling my viewers to go away.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they're gonna see it in 2 days, right?
yeah, on a big screen, on an IMAX screen. So,
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's a good reason to wait.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll
Wow.
have to admit, I almost today was like, I kind of don't want it because we're gonna get
Agreed.
episode 1 so soon. I almost feel like it was too close.
But
And
I
almost
did
didn't
see
want
Rafe.
it, but I caved because I knew we were going
See-
to talk about it today.
That's fair.
I have
Rafe
such
did
a
say-
shitty memory. By the time it comes around, I'll be like, oh yeah.
And it's not for us. It's for the people who didn't realize season 3 was coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
I
exactly.
did see Rafe say that that's only half the shredding, and there's still the Alana and Leandrin battle to come, which is just going to be absolute bonkers. So there's
It's a
still
partial
more-
shred.
It's a
I love
partial
pain.
shred. Yeah, this is true.
Full shred or no shred, no in between.
Wetlanders.
Oh, everything tonight is very upsetting to Mel. Like, it's just half the stuff, and she wants all the stuff.
Look, she's
Mel's just like, I'm gonna have Felix, and I'm gonna let them know immediately.
Yes,
Oh,
Poor Rob is trying to talk. I'm so sorry, Rob.
amazing.
this
No,
is
I
how
love
we.
it.
I'm sorry.
I
I,
love
always
it.
interrupt him. All the time.
If you were here last week, we were more amped last week because it was trailer week. And yeah, this is carrying that excitement.
You're not
Jordan,
more amped to have us here. Wow.
no, I mean, we've carried on the ampness, is what I'm saying.
I see. I see.
You've helped us sustain it, Ali. That's what it is.
Good cover,
Turn it
Rob.
up
Good
to
cover.
11, as they
Yeah.
say.
JordanCon, folks, have a staff announcement again. An on-site sales staff member is the latest position that's available. You report to the merchanting manager, and yeah, this is what you need. Please go and apply if you have done this and want to do more of this at JordanCon, because they need all the help they can get. And there's all the details in there. So on the JordanCon website, it's on their Facebook page, it's everywhere. So
Woo!
go apply, and if you can, obviously make it to JordanCon. And if you don't have a ticket to JordanCon yet but want to go, I do have a ticket and cannot attend, so I am looking for someone to take my ticket unless I win the lottery. In which case, I will just fly myself first class to JordanCon. But that's
Okay.
probably, let's be honest,
There's
that's probably
always
not-
plan lotto.
Let's always plan lotto.
Leigh-A, thank you for managing that for us.
No
Yes.
problem.
This is the whole layer doing the slides and me just talking is so much easier. This is amazing. This is great teamwork here. So, right, we need a cleanse after that chaos.
Ooh,
We
cleanse.
have. Did we have a second cleanse last week? I can't remember. We added a new cleanse, didn't we? And I forget what it was
we
now.
advocated for a new cleanse.
We did advocate.
New cleanse.
That was
Yeah,
an
this-
advocation.
Come on.
This is our standard cleanse.
Come on.
Is the innkeeper watching?
Butt rock.
I'm spoken for.
Have you never seen Butt Rock, Allie?
I forgot
Oh, of course
about
I have.
Butt
It was a jump scare.
Rock. Oh god, it's good.
It is good. I hope the innkeeper was still watching because he always forgets that he's now our voiceover for that.
He's with us every week.
He's with us every single week.
Yeah.
Aw.
He's
All right.
slightly confused.
Yeah,
Butt
he was
rock.
like,
Butt rock.
Mm.
Butt rock.
I mean,
But-
this is the full clip, and I can't remember who it is who got this for us, but they basically did a super chat with Dusty Wheel, and Matt read it out, and then we got the soundbite. So
Anyone that votes to cut butt rock doesn't deserve butt rock.
Hybrid Havoc put that
A pause for
Of
me.
course.
It's
Yeah.
a pause.
Butt rock.
I think he didn't realize he was going to have to say it twice when he read it. The first one was okay, but the second one was like, okay, I got to say butt rock one more time.
Yeah. And rightfully so, Kev. I'm so glad there are so many viewers in chat to witness the butt rock. Yes, there are 90 of you in chat, so welcome if you're new here.
My God, you've almost doubled since
Yep.
we last checked in.
We're here every Thursday night having fun and talking chaos, and we will be here every Thursday night after the episode drops, which will be at some point on Thursday itself. Just having chaotic fun, I bet. So, but we have guests, ladies. And what do we do when we have guests?
We are organized and plan things.
And
We
I
never do
totally
that.
No,
remember-
we've never done that.
No,
I've
we
never organized something in my life.
We have to
See
see
if our
if they're
guests
worthy.
will
If they're
fear
worthy.
the spear. Dun,
Oh
dun,
my.
dun.
You always cut the music while we're dancing, man. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to dance.
I'm just trying to dance.
I'm just trying to dance.
Forget
It is-
boys, I just want to dance. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine.
We can turn the spare music up a
we,
little.
we also
Yeah,
like
dance.
dancing.
We'll turn the music up a little bit, and you can have a little.
One of my favorite Dazed and Confused quotes.
This is my
I want
favorite
to
dance.
dance. If anybody knows that.
Ah, yeah, Blue Melindhra
Aw.
book.
Best dance. Look at me
Sexy
dancing.
Melindhra.
All right. We'll give you a generic question, and
Okay.
then we have some specific ones. But firstly, you need to introduce yourselves to us. So please tell us your name, society, and clan. You can make it up if you don't have one.
Okay.
Go for it, Allie.
No, you are the worst. Okay. My name is Allie. Good start. Of the Baby Bell Cheeses Society. Of the clan and that's the name of the clan.
All
Like
right.
you're trying to take
The-
a poop clan.
The clan pause.
There's just a concerned, confused grunting of some kind.
All right. What can I come up with? We're gonna go with Gus of the Bone Hunters Society
Whatever.
of the Seven Cities clan.
Mine was better.
Whoa, bone hunters.
There's
That's
probably a
every
few
night.
people in chat got that. We'll see.
I like
Also-
Baby Bell cheeses.
Omar.
It's true.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That works.
All right. Your
I-
other question is a key question here on Three Thought Talk, and then we'll do the specific ones because we just be quick. There's no spinny wheel this week because we know we
Okay.
have a hard out with you. Question 7 of our selection is a very important one. If you were a Trolloc, what type of Trolloc would you be? There is a wrong answer to this. More specifically, there is a right answer. No pressure.
It is the right answer. Probably has something to do with nipples. Is my guess.
No,
Just
Kevin's not here.
Nipple for a face?
Kevin's
I don't
here.
fucking
Here,
know.
he's in chat.
Evan is here.
Oh,
I wish there were more aquatic representation among the Trollocs. I want a shark head Trolloc. Why is it all got to be mammals and birds, man? Get some fish in there. I want to have a shark head and
get
some
some
tentacles. Make me some
Maybe-
kind of weird Cthulhu monster.
You know, there might be, but we just don't really see the sea folk a lot. So we
Yeah,
don't see,
you know what?
Mhm.
aquatic Trollocs.
We're missing out. Aqualix.
Why are we
I-
talking about water? Specifically, very deep water.
Because you tried to scare us, and now we're trying to scare you back.
It worked. I'm terrified.
Thalassophobia is real.
They're from the waste.
I'd be a Trolloc.
That's the threefold land, Gus.
My bad.
Say it right.
Land.
A trolley pop.
It's trolley pop.
A trolley. All right. Well, chat. I think you know what the right answer should be. I feel like I have seen it somewhere. Yes, Winter's Lady has put.
Okay,
in
I
the-
was gonna say octopus Trolloc. I was actually.
Not the right answer. Ugh,
Ooh, Catholic. Yeah.
that is
They're not-
betraying us.
What's
all
the
of
right
you are-
answer? I'm
The right
sorry.
You all
answer-
have toe.
It's a sexy bird Trolloc.
It is
Or
one
a
of the
dead
best ones.
Trolloc really
Yes.
is the right answer.
I mean, yeah, that's also good. Yeah. But yes.
I did say trolley pop. That could be just like a speared Trolloc.
Trolloc on a stick.
Yeah, it's a Trolloc on a stick. A trolley pop.
State Fair
You
Trolloc.
have to shred him and then put him on a stick.
Trolley pop, coolie pop. There's a whole genre.
Yeah.
Deep fried
Oh.
Trolloc pop.
Okay.
At the Aiel State Fair.
That's right.
They sell that for
Aiel
sure.
State. Yes. I love
Eyeless
it. Okay.
pop.
Specific questions now. Ali or Gus? Who wants to go first?
Gus.
Gus. All right. Mel, do you have a particular one? We have two here for Gus. Should I just pop it on the screen for you?
Yes.
All right. Go.
Gus, do you feel Avi met her toe in season 2?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
You mean the toe that she had with Ben Chiad when they beat the crap out of her? We're talking about that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she did, because I think that in the broad scheme of things, she didn't have a whole lot of toe, because she did her very level best, and they knew the risks when they sent one person out instead of sending two people out. So she met what toe she had, and she had decided she had met her toe, and you think that's one of the more important things, is that in her eyes and in her opinion, she said, "That's good. I'm
All
set.
right.
Thanks."
Okay.
Well done.
Well said.
Good answer.
Question for
Good answer.
Ali. Amis.
Yes.
Okay. Allie, which main character do you want to get the chop by the end of the series?
For the end of the series,
Mm-hmm.
book or show?
Both?
she's not done
Either?
Oh man,
She can dream.
I want
Yeah.
Elida dead so bad. I want her trolley popped, if you know what I mean.
Trolley popped. That is our new. I'm going to change it now. Like, who's getting trolley popped in this season?
Who's getting trolley popped this season? I want it to be Elida so badly, because if there's one thing I can't stand, you could be a horrible murderer, a horrible maniac, but if you're annoying, that's the worst thing you could be.
I love it.
I'm surprised it wasn't Talonvor.
Talonvor's on there too. Can I have multiple options?
She's gone. She's not allowed
Can I have
to
multiple
go
options?
Go away.
Wait,
Go away.
while I'm at it, Gawain as well. Let's go for a three-peat.
Oh, okay.
We
But
said-
I'll do the wave if I get all three.
Yes, I agree.
Just by myself at Jordan Con, like, woo!
I want you to have one of those finger numbers,
Amazing.
And it'll hold up 3. It'll
Yeah.
just be Gallon for Elida. Gallon.
Is there anyone else I find annoying, Gus? Those are the
Yeah,
biggest
there are
ones.
a lot of people you find annoying, but we'll cap it.
Just
Those
have
little
to
kids
wrap
that
up.
won't get on the horse in Lord of the Rings, I find them annoying as well. Unrelated, but I never lose a chance to talk about that.
But he is too big for that.
He's too big. Get on the fucking horse. They're coming.
Amazing.
I
Leia,
get so stressed out every time. Anyway,
Leia, would you like the next? Would you like a question for Ali or a question for Gus?
Surprise me.
All right, you can have the Gus question then.
Okay.
from the Hunger
You
Games?
talking Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Which district is the best?
We thought we'd give you a chance to talk about your other content as well.
I would. I haven't thought about that in a minute.
I know, and the new book's coming out soon.
The new book is coming out in
Every March is popping
March
off for us.
We're screwed.
We're gonna
in
push
March.
Grinwell Cut back for sure.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. We have to. We're gonna
I
die.
feel like I have a chance.
You probably do. Which
Yeah.
You have a
is
chance
it?
in April too.
Rue is from District 10,
8.
right? 8? Really? That's the agricultural
8.
district?
I'm pretty sure.
Then it's
8.
8. It's the agricultural
Look at
one. The agricultural district, I think, is the best one. It, across the series, has had the most chill tributes and the most, like, wanting to help other people tributes. And when the protagonists go and visit District 8, the people are the most sympathetic and are the most, like, prone to immediately jump on board with rebellion, understanding the cost to themselves. Spoilers, a little bit, for the Hunger Games. But they've been out for a really, really
The
long time.
totalitarian
It's on
regime
the
does not
banner.
stick around.
It's on the banner, guys.
For anyone
true.
confused, Ali and Gus reversed the first-time reader, experienced reader format, whereas Ali's read Hunger Games and Gus has not, and so they've been going through the series, and obviously now waiting on the next book. So
And we are very excited.
Sunrise on the Reaping comes out in March. It's
There we
gonna
go.
be fun.
Yeah.
Suzanne Collins does not miss. So I just
How
Love
do you
her.
guys do that for a new book? Are you going to read it, Allie, and then
The way
Gus
we-
is gonna read it alongside the podcast?
the way we did it last time with
Ballad of
Songbirds and Snakes is we were both the first time readers and our listeners kind of led us through the series,
Nice.
which was pretty went through the book, which was pretty fun.
But this time it's a brand new book, so I think we might just read a bit and then talk about it.
Yeah,
right,
So it'll be kind of a new experience for us.
it'll be fun.
love that.
Yeah.
All right, to round it out, because it is the day of shredding and such, Ali,
Yes.
what would be your killing weave of choice?
That's good.
Oh, man.
That's good. You got options. Or you can make one up whole cloth.
Yeah,
Not
I
to
mean, if
make
you're
a
gonna start
cloth
throwing,
joke about
if you're
weaves.
gonna throw trolley pops at people, I'm not sure that would count as a weave. Just heads up, you know.
I was thinking like the shredded cheese weave. We're just like,
You just grate them.
Just give everyone gluten
That's
intolerance.
brutal. You just start scraping them off.
and then at the end, insult to injury, they get into a little like sealed bag, like so I don't have to do cleanup. You know.
Amazing, amazing.
This is a family show.
Yes, very family show.
It's not. It's not.
It's really not. I think it's safe to say that Ali and Gus have faced the spear and have passed and have succeeded. So
Yes!
congratulations.
Congratulations.
I need like a cheering sound effect or something, but you just
Yay!
get.
Oh, I have one.
Wait, hold on, we got one. We got one. We got one.
Oh.
Ready?
I have a success horn.
That
Sense.
comes
She
through
didn't
very
hear
well.
it.
What?
Yo, guys.
Louder. There we go. One more time.
Nada.
Forget it.
No,
It's not gonna happen.
I will not.
It's not gonna happen.
Forget it.
Letdown.
Yeah.
What
I'm a failure.
What a letdown.
Especially for a bone hunter.
I mean,
Yeah, you're so
Jesus.
great.
Like,
You're
I
so
don't
great.
know.
You've never done anything wrong in your life.
I don't know why that didn't
So
work.
proud of you every day.
Wetlanders.
Basically.
So true.
So true. So
Right, I need
true.
to turn that down now because I turned that up and that's going to be too loud.
No, it's
Gonna-
perfect. Oh.
Here we go.
Gus wants the music so he could like dance.
It's very chill music. All right.
We
it
do
is-
like dancing in this house.
It's been a busy couple days,
Oh crap! I
so
forgot my.
let's get into it.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, sort that out and then we'll do that in between.
Well, I can do the other thing. Oh, and I've got my affirmations.
yeah, do your affirmations. What other thing?
The surprise for Ali.
Oh yes, yeah. We cobbled together a surprise for you, Ali.
This Ali? This me, Ali?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
No,
cool.
the other
The other
Ali.
The other Ali
The
on the
other
show.
Ali.
Right
I don't
now.
know. There may be
All right.
another.
Here is our affirmations. Keep fucking going.
Thank you so much. I did need that, actually.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. I
That
like
is a
it.
very good one.
I did need that. I need to be told that. I will. Thank you.
I don't have a drink.
Well,
you
Get
should change
yourself
that.
one.
go get real life Matt Cawthon on it.
Yeah, that's
Text him.
yeah. Be like,
You know,
I need a
you
drink.
got Donald.
You mean
over
your
there?
your
This
guy
is the point of
Shane?
having other humans in the house is they can do things like this. My
It's
cat
true.
He's
cannot
really good.
bring-
He's really good at that.
So
I just keep my little ones in my little tiny fridge I take with me to
nice.
my
There you
desk.
go. Perfect. Do you want me
That's
to? No, actually, you introduce this, Leia, because I haven't loaded up the picture that inspired this. what I was going with this. So yeah, what is this segment, Leia?
All right, so it's been a hot minute since we've done this segment, but every once in a while we like to show off our foldies pets. So we have 3-fold pets, and Allie, we know that you love animals, so we really wanted to bring back this segment just for you. We actually had quite a bit of submissions, so I'm just gonna try to
I want to see the
go
babies.
through. I know, right? I figured. So
This is the best surprise I've ever received. Thank you so much for this.
So this
Oh
is
my God.
Brittany Heron. She said this is her small one.
The side eye. Look at this baby. I
So,
don't know what their
hold
name
on.
is.
Did she put? Hold on.
Are you watching?
I've got too many things.
I
up.
want to make friends with all of your children.
It worked out good for
So good.
Crap, my screens are going all crazy and I can't see because of the light.
No,
It's just too bright. I can't see what's going on.
that
I
sounds
feel
like
that.
a pre-show
Constant
all of a
struggle.
sudden.
Before we started
Right.
streaming, there was about 7 straight minutes of Allie going, "Gus, my God, the lights are too
They were
bright."
so bright. I needed
And then I would
sunglasses.
turn them down, and then I would say, "Well, now I can't see you." And she would say, "I don't care. I don't need to be
I
seen."
don't. I like being mysterious. I like a mysterious
Are
vibe.
you ready for your next one, Allie?
Yes, of course.
This is Patrick
Stop it!
Bodies.
Stop it!
Little Lola at Christmas, and he said hat by Sharon Gillum.
I need a rabbit. Gus, can we get a rabbit?
They're so cute.
But I'd be such a good rabbit mom.
You
Okay.
would.
And
I'd
then
learn
I'm
to
going to
rabbit.
have to apologize to Saturn's Ring of Power because I fucked up when I copied the second picture. She did
A
also
model.
Did
A
also submit
model.
a picture of this cat with its sibling, but again, I fucked up when I typed in the number and it just like
It's
deleted prevented
Well-
the second picture.
It's okay. That cat was perfect.
And then so now we're going to go to the ones that we had.
I'm
in our
also
Discord.
dying. I'm also dying from cutness overload.
This
Double
is
kitty.
Uno and
Oh my
Aguilar's
God.
2 cats.
Oh
who
my
are
God.
Finally starting
Stunning.
to like each other. They're very excited about that.
Yeah, they look
Stunning.
really jazzed to be near each other.
I
Aw.
This
We
is the
have
best
brown
section.
tabbies too. They're the best.
And
Oh
then
my
this is Aguilar with one
God.
of his friends' dog, Derpy Dogs. Was the way that
Derpy tongues.
This is why I say Petey needs a little one. We need a little one for Petey. Like a Petey needs a dog.
Petey needs a dog.
Petey needs a dog. I'm on a
and-
campaign of Petey needs a dog.
I am an
Then we don't-
advocate of getting dogs for your dogs. It's the right choice.
I just believe it. I just believe he needs a little
Well,
friend.
then you
Maybe
still
that's for
only
your
have
cats.
one dog.
Yes.
The dog has to take care of the
This
other
is
dog.
the loophole. Yes, the Petey will walk him. He will
I love it.
he will
True.
give him food in the morning.
Leigh-A
then
threw
he-
it in our Discord chat too, just in
Oh,
case.
Eve
you
got
had
my
time.
bone hunter.
Goat Brother sent us a whole slew of his. He's got basically a zoo.
Wow.
So these are all of Goat
Oh, this is my dream. This is my dream.
Goat Brother has so many great pets. Seriously,
This is my dream. This is my dream. This is my dream. So many animals. Oh my God. This is the best segment of my life.
Ashikova, who's getting ready to travel to London. Her cat.
Oh
to
my
go with her.
God.
That cat is a liquid.
The way that I would take that cat with me, the cat would be coming with if that happened.
You can't
Oh,
take that cat on a plane. It's over 25 milliliters or whatever.
And then this is Uncle Ulti and Bee's Lizzie.
she looks.
She's
She-
adorable.
I've honestly had that same overstimulation where I'm like, do not perceive me.
that is a headpiece by Sharon Gillum.
Yeah, she does not wish to be perceived right now. She is. We must value her privacy.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, she's
And
perfect.
then, I lost my place.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I have to go back.
With the little
Lost my
salt and
place
pepper.
yes.
With the salt and the peppers. Is that a dachshund, Gus? What do you think?
No.
Gus pretends he doesn't know what a dachshund is, and it's a running joke in our marriage, and I don't know why.
Luz Jr.'s Kupo.
Luz
Luz Jr. says Kupo is difficult to photograph.
Kupo is perfect.
I have a cat that's difficult to photograph, and so it feels like I don't like her as much as the other two pets, but she really prefers not to be photographed. She does not. She the minute she's doing something cute, she will, and I bring out the camera, she'll look at me like I've betrayed her and move.
She's amazing. On a social media.
She's like, please, yes, she's on a social media blackout. Oh my God, look at the happiest dog in the world. Gus, put your phone away. The happiest dog in the world.
Texting your sister.
You were texting my sister.
Matt Arcade's Chocolate Lab Bernie having a
Hey!
little
Bernie.
Oh, it's Bernie. Oh, yeah.
Bernie's such a good name for a dog.
Bernie's a great name for a dog.
And then this is Nehemiah's cat who jumped up on her lap and then proceeded to slowly fall off of her.
Is that goddamn Puss and Boots? My God, look at the face.
The lion mane got skull scrunched up.
Look at that face. I just want to play with your hands. Send them all to me
today. With reading, and it's hard to see, but I do have my 3 cats. So this is Wilder in the front, Cody in the chair, and then off to the left, kind of hiding, is Cat Swain. So, and yes, I never make my bed. I am.
Is Cat Swain in the chat? We told her that she needed to meet Cat Swain.
It is Cat Swain.
Where is Kaz Swain?
Kaz Swain, are you there?
Oh, Kaz Swain. Yes, we had Kaz Swain in the chat last week.
When we weren't in.
I don't think Kaz Swain.
And then you guys might recognize this little one.
My son! Look at him
this one,
in his sweater.
This one.
Oh yeah, that's him sleeping on his cousin's. His cousin is an 11-pound dachshund, and he always, whenever he's over at their house, tries to sleep in his bed. And it doesn't work. It's very funny.
I think this works perfectly.
Look at how ashamed of himself
He
he
should be
looks.
exactly like that all the time.
Look, another floof.
Luna heard us talking about pets and decided to come say hi.
Petey's actually right here.
Petey's right here.
I would turn the camera, but that is a surprising amount of work with this camera.
This is another one of my fur babies.
Oh my God, you 4 cats.
I have
That's
4 cats.
amazing.
And
Oh my God.
This is a me.
Oh my God. This fandom has a surprising number of silver cats.
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning today.
This is my cat O'Near.
O'Near.
His original name is Star, but O'Near is Star in the old tongue. And
now, Rob, you have an announcement now, right?
Yeah, I've had him since October. He's like a rehome from someone who was emigrating from a friend, and I was telling said friends of a friend's an update for him and getting his vet details for my vet. And I was like, he's really curious about the neighbor's cats and the one that's come from the garden. I feel like I want to get him a friend. He's playing a lot, and she's like, "You say that? I recently rescued some half Maine Coon kitties, and they're 9 months old and need rehoming." This is Charles, everybody.
Charles? Oh, Chuckles. He's so
Allie.
cute.
No, Charles.
It's gonna be okay.
Charles.
Oh, Jowls.
Charles, as in Charlie.
Oh,
Charles.
Yeah,
That's what I said
Charles.
first, Charles.
Oh, sorry,
And then
right, okay.
I said Chuckles as a joke.
Right,
Yes,
yeah.
Charles.
But I'm going to rename him Guyben, or Guy for short, because of but the reason, because there's a character in Wheel of Time called Charles Guyben, who is Brigitte's number 2 and considered the water almost for Elaine at one point.
He's
not remember.
fantastic.
Hang on
Wait.
1 second. There's weird, suspicious banging happening.
Just
Oh dear. I was worried by a look on the faces and wait, have I said a spoiler?
I did too. I was like, that's not
No.
a spoiler.
I was like, that's really
No,
I
there was
was
just
sure.
scary banging. Hold on. It better be the neighbors. Otherwise, we're about to have some fight or flight. That's happening. Hold on.
Do you want me to pop your screen for a moment while you deal with things?
I think we're okay. Hold
Yeah?
on. Let's just check. We good? Yeah. Okay, we're fine.
Okay, sweet.
There was just like a weird banging sound. We were like, that's probably the neighbors.
Probably.
I hope. Anyway, it was fine.
Trust.
Maybe
One
they
time.
just watched the season 3 sneak peek.
Oh, yeah. And they're just out there practicing their shredding in the backyard.
They just couldn't
Yes.
hold
Yeah,
it in
That's
anymore.
it. Yeah, practicing shredding. So
Good news. It's the neighbors.
Oh.
So Gus and I are not about to be murdered on camera. Yeah.
Yes.
Hooray, that's good.
I love not getting murdered.
Yeah, Kev's like, what? Are Ali and Gus about to get shredded?
I know it was a little nerve wracking because it was really like close sounding to our door. So I was like, what? Why do you keep blocking my face with the fucking microphone?
Honestly, I love recording.
God damn it.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah, we're in Hinderstep, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That'd be
Is
great.
that so fun to read that?
It was like, I was like, the purge is happening. The purge. Wrong franchise. Wrong franchise. We've got the wildest crossover I've ever seen.
Inspiration for the purge, though, maybe.
Nah.
Yeah.
What if?
Spoilers for the purge, man.
But it's the purge if you were stuck in a time loop and every day was the purge, which I was like, that sounds horrible. And then I loved their unwillingness to listen to what is happening in their town. They're like, no, I don't need you to tell me about that. And Matt's like, no, let me tell you. And I was like, Matt, they said no, boundaries. Matt, please take a social cue for the love of God.
And he never will.
He's like, keeps trying to tell them. He's like, oh no, so something really, and they're like, please, I'm not interested in knowing what is happening. And it's like, but I really think you should. And he's like, nope, no, please, please, not please.
Here we go.
When I'm like, also, when an entire town of people tells you to leave at sundown, I'd be like, say less. I'll leave right now. I will leave this moment, actually.
Yeah.
I don't need to know why you're unfriendly at nighttime. I don't want to know why you're unfriendly at daytime either. I don't need to be. If I'm in a town full of people, one time I walked into a town where everyone was in gingham and looked at me funny, and I left immediately.
Was this
You're like,
in
Stepford Wives.
Was this in Missouri?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. And it was the scariest place I've ever been. I just drove into town. Everyone, while I was driving through the town, would stop like with whatever they were doing to watch me drive by. I was like, this is deliverance. I am in deliverance country. Like, this is the scariest place I've ever been. And then I like stopped at one point to get gas, and there were all these people in Gingham, and I was like, say less, I will stop in the next town. Like, this is not for me. Whatever the fuck Laura Ingalls Wilder is happening here, I do not need to find out. Like that, I don't know if we're stuck in time. I don't know. I'm out of here.
I'm just in that comment a little further back.
Speaking of shredding,
Yes.
Speaking
you
of
guys watch some shredding today?
Yes, I
So
did.
The shredding was preempted yesterday by the release of these posters, which are just incredible. Like,
That dress.
Oh
Yeah.
my,
Oh my God.
God! When she shows up on my screen, I'm not responsible for the person I am that day.
We all owe the marketing department a handwritten apology. Thank you. Look at this. It's beautiful. Makes me happy. We also.
What are you gonna do about the show?
Oh, are we kidding right now? Are we?
What?
What's happened?
What'd you say, Mel?
The show's gonna make you like Elida. How are you?
It
gonna
is.
feel about that, Ali?
It's gonna be a pain. It's gonna make us like Gawain too. It will
You're gonna
never make me like
Elida,
Talonvor.
and
It's gonna turn me into a. This is the thing that's gonna turn me into a book club. I swear to God. Okay. Oh my God! And everyone's getting snapped. Thanos crossover.
it is. There's so many crossovers this week. It's brilliant. So.
No, don't start rumors, Ali. The book cloaks will take it and run with it. Am I right?
Oh man, I love the quill.
Oh my God.
Her book.
When what's her face was like, I'm so glad I don't have to listen to your jabbering anymore. I was like, wow.
I was like, what?
Awesome.
I think she said bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Bullshit.
I
anymore.
knew the minute they opened that portal, I was like, one of these three is not like the other ones. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Eve is obsessed says, sent the Elida post into my roommate group chat with a message. This is the woman who will send our household into chaos in 3 short weeks.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. If this is the first of all, like the budget has gone up. Like that is so clear. But second, and it looks amazing. But second, like if this is how good the first episode looks, like this 11 minutes, I'm like, damn, we are. Oh, are we kidding? We get one for each character.
I can't
Have you not watched these? Did you not see these posters?
I cannot tell you how offline I have been lately. I am so offline. It's actually like my friends
This
have
is the last
taken to
one, sorry.
face calling me to make sure that FaceTiming me to make sure that I'm still alive. Like I am so offline right now. It's really good
I
for
might
me.
have to go back through and read the other way or something. Just
Look how good they look. Yeah,
They
go
do.
back. Let's keep appreciating how good these are.
It's interesting
love
that
it.
it's like all Aes Sedai and Min.
That is interesting. But that's where she is at this point, right? Or will be, I assume.
I was gonna say and Elaine, but then I was like, wait a minute.
Jesus.
Well, Elaine and Nynaeve are part of the tower. They're not.
Okay, I'm digging her outfit though. Look at
I think this is one of her ones from Tanchico. We didn't see it in the teaser
Yeah.
trailer, but it looks a
Right.
lot like the patterns. I
Yeah.
did ask that on Sharon's Instagram, but she hasn't responded, which is fine.
I think
That
Is
was
it-
the
I think
jacket.
in the
she's
trailer,
like, I'm busy.
Is it in the
in
trailer?
Tarvalon wearing this in the
Yeah,
trailer.
in the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
I did hear that Kev spent most of yesterday in a puddle after seeing this. Kevin Angus.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Solid.
He's just like between the nipples and this, I'm just not okay.
Or went
Yeah.
out.
Just look at that fucking costume.
I know, right?
I feel like this is the like when I saw this, I was shocked, and then I saw more today. But like they haven't really played with a lot of stripes, like heavy stripes, or I would say modern cuts. And
Yeah.
in the 10 minutes we saw today and this, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we've got like 1960s blazers going on. It's really weird to me, but I'm here for it. I love this dress.
I'm loving it. I am loving it. It's
I feel like
this-
you can't not dress Shorey on Bachelor, right? You just have
It's
to
impossible.
put her in something ridiculously fancy.
stunning. I'm so happy. Oh,
What's the over? I don't know why I'm going to say over and under because I don't even know what it means. What's the bet on Shorey being a special guest this weekend at the screening? Because it does
that'd
say
be so
Ooh.
sick.
it does say Rosamund, Rafe, and special guests.
I
I'd
won't be there,
so
so I don't know.
hype. Well, Jenny would never recover.
If they got Rosamund, then yeah, I would say it's very possible.
Very possible.
Because I was gonna say I don't know, but then I remembered it's the big premiere event. So
Oh,
Kevin's for reducing puddles. Because the
Every
other Kevin in
Kevin.
chat was also like, he's not the only Kevin. We have multiple Kevins in our chat sometimes.
True.
It's
Yeah.
not.
it's a good demographic.
Evans
It is. It is not. It's just 2 tonight. It's not a 3 Kev chat.
you know what's wild?
Recap chat.
You know what's wild? Is for the longest time, I only ever knew one Kevin. And now all of a sudden I know 5 Kevins.
There we go.
Y'all are multiplying. Like I now know so, and it's just been in the past couple of years. I've met like 4 more Kevins, and I was like, where have you all been? They're everywhere. I'm surrounded by Kevins.
Suddenly
Look at
got
her.
you fed after midnight.
Look at this beautiful, like just what,
That
just
dress.
what.
How does it make you feel knowing that headdress is getting shredded,
I'm
Rob?
so upset.
I feel good
feel
about the headdress
I
getting
feel
shredded.
so
to be
good
honest.
about that.
Yeah.
I was so excited when it went off her head, and I was like, "It's gone."
I feel like I actually mentioned that in one of the. Today is a blur in what I didn't say or when I said it, whether it was recorded video or live. I honestly can't remember at this stage. It was a collective 4 hours of content today that I did not expect to have to make. To the point where I still haven't packed for London and my train leaves in 4 hours. So
Well,
I have a
How
train to
long are
London
you going to be in London?
tomorrow or today technically because it's Friday for me. Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's doable. I'm a divorced kid, so I could pack in 5 minutes if I really need
I
to.
always pack like the night before I fly or anything like that. You know, I'm like, I got to leave the airport at 4 a.m. I'll start packing at midnight.
No.
You know, I'm
Uh huh. Yeah,
so
me too.
I'm not worried. But yeah, like I can't remember when I said it, but I do remember saying at some point, I'm so glad. Oh look, finally the headpiece came off. Yay, she looks better. You know, I did say something to that effect because I don't like the headpiece.
It does
Rob-
seem like Moraine is wearing the headpiece though in one of the visions in the trailer.
I
think I'm just-
I think that's.
I think that's like this is a version of events where like Moraine becomes Amerlin.
It's the
Yeah.
arches, right?
Wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
rings. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's what I
like
meant,
the
I'm sorry.
fact that they decided, you know what she needs to wear
The
is
hat.
Rob's favorite headpiece.
I mean, I did
Laugh.
get told it was done for me, so you know, like
It is the signifier for the audience of the Amerlin seat, so I think that's probably why.
But
Rob,
it
have you?
wasn't what she was wearing in season 1.
I thought so.
She was on the throne the entire time in season 1, I think.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
The
Gus, you
thing
said
was
something?
not.
Rob, have you watched? Just speaking of,
Then it's a mandala effect for me.
have you watched Slow Horses?
No, I have not.
Okay, if you want Sophie Okinoto as a badass, powerful woman not wearing a ridiculous hat, you should watch Slow
So
Horses.
far, anyway.
So
She hasn't
I-
worn a ridiculous hat so far.
It's ridiculous, is what Gus is saying. The hat.
There are no hats. She wears no hat in Slow Horses.
No, but
Are you trying to trap us,
I'm
sir?
using your words.
Are you trying to trap us, sir? We are in the entertainment industry. We will not be saying a goddamn thing. Anyway,
I like the hat, but you
I
don't.
feel like I'm trying
so,
to pin down a lawyer right now as well. So I better be wearing that piece at Malkier.
we are impenetrable. The uncancelable Allie and Gus. That's what they call us.
Nobody's
Right.
ever said that.
I honestly have a list of things to watch.
We have today.
I'm not even making it up. I literally, in my segment, I have literally lists of things to watch.
That's a lot.
I know. At this point, I'm so far behind, I'll
Amazing.
never catch up. I'm
I'm
so
gonna
far
put
behind.
Slow Horses is going in.
It's very good. Gary Oldman, Olivia Cook, what's their name? Also that other guy. Also that
That guy? Okay.
also
that guy's
Sophie Okinoto. and that lady.
James
And that
Callis
lady.
is also eventually in it.
That's the guy. That's the
Plays
guy.
Gaius Baltar on the new
That's
the 2005
the guy.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
She finally got something good. Excellent.
Are you saying Battlestar Galactica 2005 wasn't good?
No, I'm saying I haven't seen him do anything good
Oh,
since
God.
then.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No, it's
Okay.
like one of my
All
favorites,
right. My
but-
blood pressure went up.
We can't. There was no BSG slander in this house.
Good.
That was very stressful for me as well. Like I just felt it radiate off of him, and I was like, "Whoa!" The change in atmosphere just
I
was
can
palpable.
feel it too. Do we need some kind of, I don't know, like a really shredding type of cleanse to that moment?
Sure.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
could it be?
I don't know. Let's try this.
Oh,
You dare use the power against your sisters in this hall?
It's very dementory to me.
honestly, the mistake was calling them sisters because my sisters would use the power against me for looking at them funny.
Give us every member of the Black Aja before
I love how they're doing weaves.
Rob,
now.
your reaction when they said Black Aja. Your
I
reaction.
wanted her to say it.
Join me.
Very convenient that most of the Black Aja sisters were sitting in the middle.
Yeah, did you notice that?
I did. I know. I watched. I made sure that there was at least one that wasn't.
Yeah.
There's two.
Yeah, but most of them.
Here we
Yikes.
go. Chop. Oh,
Oh, fucking crazy.
just ridiculous, man.
Just
I love what
And
we're
good.
doing with the block. It makes
We
me
gotta
so
have
happy.
more block. We gotta have more
It's
block.
an actual
This is
problem.
hilarious to
This
me,
is
by the way.
lame.
This is so
We're coming.
That was
door.
This will go under the
I
most
like-
Stone Dog moment of
I
this.
I like that this happened though because we needed to see that not all of the Reds are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We needed to see
Look at
that,
this shot.
and
My
that you
God.
can't necessarily be like that's the bad Aja, the Slytherins of the bunch, if you will. And it's like no, that's not right.
This
It's
is
more
fucked
nuanced
up.
than that.
It's a good setup for other.
Oh my god, what is, I want to know what Juan is doing to Leandrin at that point.
Probably trying to crush her.
Yeah,
That's my thought.
Yeah.
some kind of crushing
Like trying to
vibes.
rupture her organs or something.
Everyone's like,
Yeah, it's very. It's a lot of Stranger Things piled on top of each other.
Well, and it's weird because she talks about stilling her, but then in the first part, her
"Oh, we
face
can keep it
starts
going. We can
melting
keep it
off.
going. We can keep it going."
I just
We don't
really
have to
like
stop
it.
there.
Looked
No,
like
I didn't
Aaron
pause
was
that. I was just
walking
like,
into the room, just like
I know. I was like, whoa. This is not going to end well.
I know. I was like,
darn
oh no, one of you is messed up. And I'm assuming it's the one that's not of the sisters.
I
The
only
biological
recently
sisters,
watched it,
anyway.
but I didn't recognize Adelaus.
I
Yeah.
didn't either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's her
Took me a
robe.
minute.
You gotta recognize her robe.
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all.
like her
the,
lounge robe.
the saddest thing that's ever happened is her going, "Who are you?"
I
to her
know.
own. I was like, "No, you're kidding."
Yeah.
The worst.
What a horrible thing. Okay,
I'm
first,
so happy we have Jane
Jane is fucking badass.
Jane Kaida and
She looks amazing.
She looks
Chesney.
amazing.
Elf warrior.
No.
Whoever this red sister is right here, I love her.
Yeah, I just loved her going, no.
I just like that whenever a red sister shows up, we go, it's Pavara.
Yeah.
Oh.
This moment, man, when she's like,
I think she's
I
dead.
feel them die. I felt them dying. It
So
felt
fucked
so
up.
good.
so messed up.
Yeah, when she's like, it felt good to feel them dying. I was like, what?
So creepy.
Ugh,
Whatever the cost,
that's very
no
semi.
matter who or what comes for them.
Stop.
I
just
love
wanted to check and look at
Fish
this
getting her.
yeah. This,
That's good.
everyone is kind of like just over the top.
Right? She's an attractive black Asha.
Jane Kaida, most famous in the books for being the person with the balefire stick, as I recall.
Oh, is that who she is?
Oh,
She's the one with the balefire
she just starts blasting.
stick. It's like a fire hose. Like she can't fucking control this thing.
Yeah.
That was the reason we came up with one of our running bits, which was the security guard named To Him,
Yeah.
who's just like,
He works in the palace of Tenchiko, and Gianna kind over and just blasts balefire
and he's like,
all over the
oh,
place. He's like,
no,
what am I supposed to do with this? All they gave me was a dagger.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, I'm gonna get so fired.
I think
and
we decided he was also a deckhand on Bail Domon's ship. The
Yep.
spray on the when they were on the river.
Yeah, no. Every time something bad happens, we're like, and
To
To
Him
Him
was
was
there.
there as
He-
like
he,
it was his new job.
He was the rowboat captain when Nynaeve got the boat bale-fired by Megedion.
Yeah,
He just keeps on getting all the small-time jobs.
it's one of our running bits on the podcast. Is To Him's multiple jobs.
He's just trying to make a living.
He's just trying to make a living in this crazy world.
Oh, he was a guard in the Shanshan refinery where the guy turns into beetles.
Yeah,
Yes, he also shows up later. Yeah,
I feel like he's got to have been like the innkeeper at the Hinterstep.
no, because then he would be stuck there.
Oh yeah, no, he's got to.
He can't be there,
He
yeah.
can't be. Yeah, he's got to have like stumbled into a job, and he's like, what? No, he hid in the closet. No, he showed up. He was looking for a job, and then all of a sudden, everyone started killing each other. Yeah, all of a sudden, everyone started killing each other. He hid in a closet because he's To Him, and just submitted his letter of resignation the following day. It's like I don't think I'm cut out for this. Actually,
Yeah, we love To Him.
Before you went and told the whole story, I was like, he's on Bail Domer's ship. Is he like Florin Gelb when it got a name change? Is that what
Kind
happened?
of, yeah.
no, yeah, he's just the most hapless employee at every
Every time he
establishment.
shows up at all the climactic events, like this is just I'd not. be
Yeah,
enough
and
for
he's
this.
just like mopping, and then something happens, and he's just like, "This is not in my job description." He's the first one that lost some dice. Some added
Yeah, and he
dice.
got out of town. He was pissed off. He's like, I'm just gonna leave.
I'm just leaving. This sucks.
Oh my god,
Oh
that's
man,
love
and,
To
and he
Him.
has to deal with every interview. He has to deal with like people asking why he transitions his job. So
And he's like, I don't really know how to answer
Finding
that
the
question.
Yeah,
gaps in
yeah,
his
he did.
resume.
Yeah. He was the guy he was the blackjack dealer when all the cards started attacking everybody, you know?
Yeah,
Oh
Man,
shit.
To Him really knows how to travel.
yeah. Dude gets
He is
around.
everywhere.
he's
To him,
efficient.
To Him flies by the seat of his pants.
He's like inventory manager for Old Mill, the peddler who tells Gawain that Rand killed Morghese.
Yeah.
It's like this man is angry. I gotta leave.
No, yeah. He's just like, I don't know how to
Was
explain
that
this.
his actual name?
Oh.
Mill?
Old Mill, yes,
Yes.
the literal rumor
The
mill.
literal rumor mill.
Oh my god.
We make fun of that a lot. I'm like, he literally
Well, I missed something here. Oh, what?
the peddler who tells Gawain about I heard Rand al'Thor killed Queen Morghese. His name is literally
and
Old
Rand
Mill.
was and Gawain's like, I'm gonna take that at face value. Yeah, his name is Old Mill. Like old rumor mill.
His name was.
Why wouldn't he?
That's crazy.
Now, is there a possibility
I've never
that we're
let this go.
misremembering? It's
no,
a small one.
No, there isn't, because I latched onto that so fast.
Viren.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That is
I
amazing.
appreciate that everyone's spelling it correctly. Because it is to him with a little apostrophe. Thank you so much. To him's and to herself.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
this is right. Tim to him is the original.
Yeah,
description
he's
of
just always down on his luck at the job, you know?
Poor guy.
Yeah. It's my favorite recurring bit on the
Yeah,
podcast.
it's brilliant.
Wow.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love it.
I love being called brilliant. I know that's like British slang, but it also makes me feel really good about myself.
Not to go too far away from the shredding. I know we're here to talk about the shredding, but to him is important.
But to him has a job as a janitor at the White Tower right now. He's just like, shit, I have to clean all this up.
He's so pissed off.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, I gotta clean up all these fucking broken colors.
Because someone has to, right?
There's half of a woman here.
What do I do?
What do I do with half of a woman?
Is this compostable? Compostable?
The real ring just comes in with a tiny little dustpan and brush and goes,
Oh shit.
Or worse, he's got an internship with the Ogier, and his job is to like set up new blocks after they have to make the block pretty again. He just stacks blocks for
They're like, what the fuck? He'll be like doing the dirty water, and he'll look at 90 and be like, I advise not drinking this one.
So gross.
Oh, we broke Rob. Rob had to mute himself.
Is he dying?
It's over.
Well,
It's been good.
I can put this back on the screen, but I can't push play. So we can just stare at the dice, the blurry dice, and Varen. Did we notice the thing?
Which thing? There were a few things.
The thing.
sad bracelets?
Like, wait. You got to rewind to like 8:34.
What was the dice?
Oh, the doorway.
thing?
Yeah, the doorway.
I want to know what the dice thing was.
Yeah.
You mean 1 second, I have a lit up version of this.
Oh, the magic tetramino?
What are these words you just put out here? Just like Wilson Nilsson. Like, what was that?
Tetramino.
What the fuck is a
You
tetramino?
know what a tetramino is?
Did y'all see that?
Does anyone? That's a made up word. What?
That's the doorway. That's the Snakes and Foxes doorway.
It really is.
Oh,
doorway.
and that makes so much
It's
sense
got
that
literal
it's there.
snakes and foxes on it.
It makes so much sense that it's there. Okay. And
Well,
now we
not-
can stop speculating about whether or not they're going to exist. The doors.
Not just
Thank
that, but like
God.
where will the doorway be? Like if we're not going to tier, if we're cutting that,
Ah.
like how or because like if
Literally
I think the options
years
were
of
the
convo.
White Tower or
Yep.
Ruidian was kind of our theories at that point, but
You know what I love about it is it's like another turning, and
Yeah.
literally this turning, they had already like collected it and put it back in the White Tower from the previous turning,
Mhm.
and so now it's in the White Tower.
I'm
Which
glad.
the
You know,
turning.
I'm glad we're kicking Tyr back a little bit because I feel like the Stone of Tyr is such a massive moment and like it
Yeah.
makes sense for it to happen a little bit.
We don't want to rush it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Tetram and-
want it to happen when it's important. When the sword is important and vital to the plot.
Instead of what if Ali, you're on book 12. When's the last time we did anything with Kalendor?
Who's to say? Who's to
it would
say?
have.
It was
so
book 8.
I'm still
was-
bitter about he who comes with follow out whatever that
Narishma?
I'm bitter about it. I was speculating about that for years, and I was just like, "Oh, he's just literally following after." Okay,
You know why?
okay, Jim.
Do you know
Okay,
why
Jem.
Kalendor is? Do you know why Kalendor's not really been a thing for a while?
Why?
Because someone gave it to him to look after.
Right. He's just holding on to it.
He's
To
trying to,
him, he lost that immediately.
he's trying to sharpen it.
He's like, "Has anyone seen a crystal sword?"
He's there on like Lost Connections and what's the fucking all those Vinted and all those different sites like searching for eBay.
He's
Checking
like, oh
Craigslist.
fuck.
Yeah, checking Craigslist and stuff. There we go.
Like I got way too drunk after shift, and I just
Thought I'd shave with it, man. I don't know.
I left it under my seat, man, and I'm just looking for it. No, this is it.
The prism rainbows on my wall.
Good,
It's
man.
true.
It's like
Yeah.
a dream
That's
catcher.
true.
At the end of the day, I just sit back and I kind of turn it a little bit. It's good. It's good.
Oh man,
To
yeah.
him, that's a nuke.
What?
And I will
Why
take
would-
the scene.
Why would you give this to me?
I was just using it to slice my cheese, for my sandwiches.
I made such a great crudité plate with this.
Yeah.
It made for a
As long as you're
stunning
setting, Eve.
It made for a stunning accent piece.
In the back of an Uber.
Left it in the back of the
Yeah, is to him like Gowan's best friend.
To him, thinks he's Gawain's best friend. Gawain can't remember his name.
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. To him's like, that's my best friend Gowan over there.
Like
best
him,
friend.
that guy.
And he's like, oh,
Not him.
it's him.
Yeah, because him, and to him goes,
That's me.
Okay,
he remembers
so
my
now
name.
I feel bad for him. Now that one moment changes my whole opinion of to him, and now I want to protect him like a cute little baby.
I always feel bad to him. He's just trying to make a living. He's got 5 kids at home.
He's just a hapless little guy who he has a little jaunty little walk when I talk about him on the podcast. Like, and then to him walks in and he's, oh, I love him. My favorite
All right.
thing.
I have again, thanks to streaming earlier. Shout out to Lesbian Early for these. I have close-ups.
Yes, the disc
for what was stolen from the room.
Yep.
And he's given us a list from the books. So we have the
Nice.
disc. We have a little of the dice here. I can zoom in on these, by the way.
Ooh,
That's so cool.
The
I love that they
tetramadon
worked
or
that
whatever.
way.
Oh, they are
Yeah.
dice, aren't they?
The tetramadon.
Tetramino is a Tetris piece, but this isn't. It's 3-dimensional, so you know.
It is a 3-dimensional one. Yeah, we worked out. So we've got like crowns down here, cups, sun, flames, feather,
Flowers.
rods, and we think this might be another flame. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And this
it
looks like a
it.
repeat of that. So,
That's so cool.
yeah.
That's a cool
Huh.
thing. I want
Were
one.
there dice Terangrial? At one point, they mentioned a dice Terangrial, don't they?
Carved cluster of
Cluster of
6-spotted
six
dice.
Yeah,
Chance, yeah.
the warp's chance. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
The
Good job, Matt.
6-spotted dice
yeah.
joined at the corners. That's it. That's it right
Yeah.
there.
Joined
Okay,
at
what's the
corner.
next one?
Uh,
Sad
this-
bracelets.
yeah,
No,
they've won.
yeah.
Yeah, those are sad bracelets
Yeah.
for the men.
But there's only one.
It looks
Okay.
more like a
That's-
bracer, though. Like just something that you would wear on your arm, a large bracelet or a bracer.
Okay, a sad
mean,
bracer.
Okay, Allie.
So why is it sad bracelets and not just like an item? Because that's basically what the women.
Because
Yes.
women and men are different, Melindhra, and we need to do that at every opportunity.
But how do we
in my rule
know
of
that
time?
that's what this is? Is what I'm asking.
We don't.
Not just an item.
Well, I think they had. I guess you're right, but
Or
I don't know. It's a
the-
different color. It's brown
Well, and
instead
also
of.
this one is connected to that thing. Like when she picked it up, it was like all one piece.
Yeah, it is connected.
Maybe
Like
display stand to me.
I know, but she literally picked it up though, and the thing like didn't move at all to me. So I feel like it's somehow connected to whatever it's standing.
Yeah.
I just think she was grabbing what she could read.
that's fair.
Grabbing
and we-
everything.
Mal.
And this is a close up of the snakes and the foxes. I mean, just look at those.
Wow,
That's
they're
so good,
there.
man.
Look at
I like that they
them.
put both of them on one. So we've got essentially
Yeah.
one
Those
doorway.
buddies.
Which is better. Look, I like that Matt does the same thing 2 different ways, but they're not gonna do
I
that.
love it when he does
Yeah.
things 2 different ways.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for anyone curious, we had Pavara analyze these patterns, and it's not the old tongue; it's just patterns of some kind that repeats.
Horseshoes.
Thank you, Pavara.
So, but yeah,
Pavar has been so on point with catching up with all the old tongue stuff and all of these things.
I
cool.
love this interpretation of the doorway.
Yeah.
It's not. I love it because it's not my mental picture at all. At all.
It's really cool.
But it's amazing.
Did anyone
It
else
looks
imagine kind of
amazing.
like a slim doorway in terms of like the size of the frame? Like it wasn't going to be
Yeah.
like
No, I always pictured it smaller.
This is
It's
sick.
slim
chunky.
and like
This is-
caterwonky.
I prefer this.
Like, it
this
was
is
like-
sick. You know what? I'm going to be real. This actually is very in keeping with what I had imagined.
Huh.
Yeah. Except I pictured like this like was the frame and then there was like a big ass door. But I'm cool with there being no door. You know what I mean? They just being a doorway.
There never was a door.
You're a
I know, but in
door.
my head there was a door.
I love it. We've only got you for about 10 more minutes.
Yeah, because we yap forever. I'm sorry.
Got it.
My
No, you're
sisters.
fine. That's okay.
Okay, let's speed run our plan for them.
Okay.
We have 10 minutes to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could
I love
text
it. They
my
can do it.
sister
I
and see
believe
if
it.
she can wait a few minutes.
So
She-
at
she
the end of
texted me
season,
very
during
curious
season 2,
about
Matt and Min
She can't
obviously.
come over.
Oh, okay.
She wanted actually. Sorry, you keep talking. I'm going to talk to Allie for 1 second.
Okay. Well, at the end of season 2, obviously Matt and Min were not on the best of terms, everybody, and so we thought we would challenge Ali and Gus to basically figure out what they might get up to in season 3. We were gonna pick an endpoint, and we never did we, ladies? Where
No,
we
we
want
picked
Matt
an
and Min to win.
endpoint.
Did
you
we?
not communicate the endpoint?
I missed that. I
That
have
was
not
the whole
communicated the
point.
endpoint.
That was the whole point.
Where are they going to end up in season 3?
So we want to make sure that Matt ends
is our
up with
prompt.
Melindhra.
Right.
So how do we get Matt and Melindhra together as we know is the right thing?
Is ordained
get-
is actually the
Right,
reason he's Taviran is so that they
That's
can get
right.
together.
So how do we get him to Melindhra in the show with what we know of where Matt is now?
So
Question.
you're now the showrunners.
Does
Take
he
us through?
have to exit the way he came in? Or
mean,
can
we
there
can
be
meet him however
potentially
showrunner.
because
There's
isn't
no
there a
back
twisted
door
doorway
entry.
in Rodian, right? Isn't there a twisted doorway in Rodian? So if he goes in at Tarvalon, does that mean he has to come out at Tarvalon or can he come out at Rodian?
And
You're the showrunners now.
I was
Maybe-
going to say something
was
that
what
was
happened
past
next.
where you were reading. So
That's
no.
the tricky part.
Yeah.
Maybe that's. I know it's Amis talking to Egwene. I know that's what the scene is in the trailer where she says something like, "You shouldn't be here." We're gonna say, "Fuck the reality of it." Maybe that's Matt comes out of the doorway, wanders out of Rodian,
And they're like, well, what
and they're
the
like,
fuck?
"You shouldn't be here." Now, is this good storytelling? No. But does it work for our purposes?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just saying, so far from my reading, there's no rule that says you can't exit a different way from where you came in, especially because the snakes and foxes are the ones who kick him out, not the, like, I mean, if we combine them into one adventure, which we could, or he like goes in, I don't know, or we could combine them into one beat, right? Where like, he meets with the snakes, he meets, like, we don't have to do like one and then the other, right? We could do like, he's like, oh, I want to kind of check out this stuff. And then he gets kicked out at Rodian. Because he's like, I want a way out of here.
And is intercepted by.
And they're like, you didn't
none
say go
other
back where
than
you came.
Melindhra, and she gets
there
in
she
a
is.
fight with him because she's like, well, this is sketch. And he's good at self-defense.
Turn on.
That's where she's like, wait a minute.
Turn on.
Wait a minute.
Meet
This
cute.
non-peddler, non-blacksmith Wetlander with a bunch of knives, like a concerning amount of knives. Like if there were a scene where he removed all the knives from his person,
It would
all
be
of
that
the
kind of scene.
Aiel would meaningfully raise their eyebrows and rattle their spears in the background. And you got to learn something more about that guy. If he's got that many knives
There's
on
a
him.
lot of knives.
It's not enough. I'm reading a book right now where this girl has like 45 knives strapped to her chest. And it's cool. Every time she takes knives out, she keeps pulling knives out. People around her are like, you got a lot of knives.
You got a lot of knives. It's like
That's
a
a lot of
concerning amount of
knives.
knives.
We could do the thing.
That's a
also
notable amount of
happens
knives.
in this book that I'm reading. Maybe she makes him drop a knife, and then she picks one of his knives up and resheathes it in one of his sheaths. Very dramatic.
Resheathing for you is hot. Resheathing for you is hot.
Or Maiden's Kiss. Maiden's Kiss works too.
Maiden's Kiss works too.
Once we get him,
Only you can choose when you wreath sheath. It's really hard to say. Wreath sheath.
It is hard to
Say that
say.
again.
Resheathe. Resheathe knives.
A concerning amount of knives was the name of my sex tape. That sounds like the name of all Aiel
Also
themed
mine.
sex tapes. Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Concerning amount of knives.
It's a Maiden's Kiss themed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
can work.
Yeah,
but what's Min
that
up
can
to?
work. So Min.
Where does Min has to end up back at? I'm blanking because last time we see her was in
Matt.
Well, we
and
wanted
her
her to
friend
end
break
up
up.
with. We wanted her to end up with Leanne and Suan to make
Right.
sure
Getting them
that
out
she
of Tarvalon.
helps
Yeah.
like get them out of whatever situation. They're
Maybe
in.
not necessarily the Melindhra situation, but we want her to be in a position to rescue them.
She's currently at the
So
tower, isn't
knowing she's in Tanchico
Well,
with
at the end of
Nynaeve.
season 2, she was in Kyrian. So how do you, the showrunners,
At
get
the end of-
Kyrian?
yeah, she
back
was
to
in
Tarvalon?
Kyrian. Yeah.
This is a good question. Okay.
Well, we teleported her from the Borderlands to the
Tarvalon.
White Tower.
She
in
ended up there.
season 1.
Wait, okay. Here's my thought.
There was 6 months. There were 6 months
No,
between
I
the
know,
end of
I'm not-
season
I'm not-
1 and season 2.
I know. I just mean she just kind of traveled.
So,
but that's boring for the purposes of this, and that's
Right.
not what we're gonna do in the 4 minutes we have.
And she just
right now.
she just kind of like told did what Ashamiel did
Is
not
it gonna
want
be
her
good
to do.
storytelling that we come up with? No. Is it gonna
Well-
be interesting? No. But we're gonna do our best.
Wait, it might be. Okay, wait,
Take
hold
it
on.
away.
Hold on. Okay, so last we saw Min, she was telling Ishamael to stick where the sun don't shine. She was working for Leandrin, okay? And then Matt ditched her, right? Because they had a friend breakup because she went against what Ishamael said. So what if she's in the dungeons? We've already seen her being held prisoner-ish by the Aes Sedai. So, like, if they've got her and they've got her back at the tower again, right? She's like, fuck, I'm back in the fucking building again. That sets her up in a position to potentially be there when like Swan et al. Do their escape routine. And then Swan could send her and the girlies together to go do something.
Or maybe Gowan busts her.
And or
to him lets her out. To him is like
to him
I need to
was
sweep
like,
in here. Do you mind if I leave this open for a minute? She's like, this is a cell. And he's like, I don't know. I just work here. Ma'am. I don't know. I'm just going to sweep. And then the coup starts happening and she sneaks out the door. And
he's like,
you
wait
don't
a
have to
minute.
sneak. I don't know why you're in here in the first place. It doesn't seem like a very nice place to live. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Tim's my favorite character,
Wow,
and he
that's
doesn't
luxury.
exist. But yeah, so I think there's a way to get her back to the tower that works. That has something to do with like her actions in the end of the season.
She could also be on the run.
She could also be on the run.
She realizes that, oh no, I've been screwing with the Dark Friends and the Forsaken. So she kind of she runs back to Tarvalon because she's like, well, arguably I'm slightly safer here. Wanders smack dab into
the middle of the
shredding,
coup. Yeah.
which is going to be a
Well,
weird thing.
But she goes to
I have
Tanchico in the
regrets.
middle of that. We know
Goes
that.
to Tanchico in the middle. Okay, you got a point.
Whoa. So the shredding
And
can
so does
happen.
Matt.
How do we? So wait. So the question is then, how do we get her back to the White Tower?
Yeah, I guess so.
And Nat back to Melindhra if they're in Tanchico instead of in.
Well, if the Tower coup is in episode 4, which is what I suspect, right? Because
Yeah,
that
she
would
could
make the
go
most sense of where to put it
after.
in terms of structure. She could always go to Tanchico after. Like they don't necessarily need to go after the shredding. They could go after 4 because they like there's no time like requirement on when they need to go. Right? There's no like they must
On the
be in
subject
Tanchico
of
by.
Y'all are
time
the ones
requirements.
telling us this, so you're making up the time requirements.
Speaking
So-
of time requirements when people have to go
That's my
places.
theory, and I'm sticking to it. Is they go after Tower Coup in 4? Either, yeah.
And then back
Because-
to Tarvalon to get in the doorway to get to Viridian.
What's not going to happen is
no.
that Lanfear hits him on the head.
No. So Matt,
We did that once.
Matt goes in Twisted Doorway prior to Coup. I think he ends up in Viridian by 3-ish.
Sure.
Yeah, 3 or 4. He ends up in Viridian by 3. I think he's not in Tarvalin for very long. Well, long enough to do the quarterstaff
Then
fight.
how does
and
he
then
end up
gets
back in
through the door.
Tenchiko?
How does he end up back in Tenchiko? Oh, that'd be interesting if Matt and Min are in the White Tower too, because they haven't had it out since that whole friendship breakup.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So they need that to happen. And he's going to be like, don't trust her. And then they have to trust her.
Matt does the quarterstaff fight with Min because she's just pissed.
I don't know. It looked like there was a shirtless Galad happening at one point during the preview. So I'm thinking that's the quarterstaff
sitting
fight.
there watching. Maybe she jumps in.
All right, I am conscious that you have
I'm
a hut
sorry.
out. No, that's totally fine. Ali and Gus, we have to have you back to do a proper
It is always
sort
a
of
pleasure. Thank you.
screenwriting appearance that was our original concept for this week's show. Before
We
the
can do
shredding
more
of-
screenwriting
Shredding of
Got
appearances.
it,
usurped by the shredding.
Yes,
You
our
know-
plan got shredded.
If you're gonna get
Stupid
shredded by
Amazon.
anything, that's
Hey,
the right thing
we're
to do.
happy to be back
Amazon.
anytime to talk screenwriting.
Yeah.
Anytime. Just let us know. So we can
Well,
just do a 2-parter anytime. Have a
Love
good
it.
one.
Love that.
I love that. So thank you so much, folks.
you
If you
very
don't
much for
check
having
out,
us.
please go check out Wheel Takes if you don't already follow them. Just search Wheel Takes and they will show up everywhere. I had done this. I know this for a fact. They are the first search
True.
parameter in that usage, and it's brilliant and it's hilarious. And I can't wait to have you guys back again. And hopefully,
We can't wait.
see you at WhatCon and maybe MalkierCon.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, and thoughts for Grimwell Cup? Please put to him in the Grimwell Cup and see who votes for him.
He'd win. He'd be a runaway.
Yeah, he's too powerful. We can't put him in.
Yeah.
It's him and Peter all together at the
I'm
top.
gonna get spoiled again by
My favorite
Tim.
character in the whole series, and he's not real.
Amazing.
Have a good
All
night,
right.
everybody.
Good
Thanks
night.
for
Thank you
having
so
Good
much.
night.
everyone.
Bye.
us.
It was so much fun having them. Oh, we don't have to go, ladies. We can continue talking for a little bit if you wish.
I love the lore.
Yeah,
the
that
lore
was
of Wheel Takes.
yeah. The
So
things
true.
they come up with are brilliant, and just throwing them on the spot like that. Anything from the shredding we'd like to talk about, or the posters, or things
Man,
you've
so many
seen?
things.
Sorry.
You guys both
There's a
said
lot,
things.
there's a lot going on. Leah, what about you? You were going to say something.
So I saw this a little bit. I wasn't too much on the social medias today, but I did see a couple people have a same question that I have. And do we think this is the actual cold open? Because I feel like it jumped into things very quickly. And I do know that it seems like there's been approximately 1 month time gap since Tanchico. It seems like that was said at one point, the events at Tanchico. I know season 2 started approximately 6 months after, but I do feel like just jumping straight into Moraine and Land, and it's like, wait, what the fuck's going on? And why are they in Tarvalin? And then going, so whether or not this was actually the cold open, or if it's maybe...
I think it is. I think because Rafe said basically the first however long of the first episode that's where the shredding quote comes from, right? Him talking about this being the
I do
first
remember that there was a fight scene at the open, but
yeah.
Well,
But
yeah.
I mean, I think like most of those like season cold opens, you then go into the tavern and they have a conversation about how they ended up where they ended up, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of expositional stuff after the explosive thing.
There was. I'm asking chat because why not? Always love a poll. Brittany says it's very long for a cold open. Kevin says Rafe said it was the first 11 minutes in his Instagram post. And Pavara points out that someone earlier speculated they're going to show us this as a cold open and then rewind the show a little bit to show us how we got here. So sort of like a...
You mean
and
they're
so
playing with timey-wimey stuff?
And Zul's also
on
thrown in
our
there at the
Wheel
same
of
time, cold open and then 3 days earlier or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen if they just jumped in, because it's not complaining at all. Like, I'm loving all of it, but it's just like, wow, that gets really deep really fast.
Yeah.
It's
It's a good hook, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Far for what they've done so far in 2, it's like there's no explanation. It's just, we're just going to shove you in there and you
Right.
figure it out.
Like the season 2 opening was Ishi and his band of misfits having a dinner party and caressing frolic faces. Right?
Yeah.
True.
And they tacked that on to the end of episode 108 and we didn't even notice until we noticed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I had a thought after seeing this. We talked a little bit about, like the scene where they're all the boys and Bane and Chiad and Elaine, and they're all kind of in this tavern scene off and on. And I know it's like, oh, this is Tarvalon, this is Tarvalon. So it could be a rewind thing, but I also thought maybe it was not Tarvalon at this point. Maybe what's that town that's right outside Tarvalon?
There's
like
a couple
four
of
of them.
Yeah, right on
At the base of the bridges, yeah.
And I remember-
Arendelle, Darren,
Yeah.
and then two others.
Good job! Wow.
Nerdy pants.
That's impressive. Overcoming, and the boys would just be drinking ale and chilling while the White Tower shreds.
But I wonder because
Oh, I'd believe it. Yeah.
they're hiding Elaine and Eggy, right? They only had Nynaeve come in as a witness, so they don't want to tell the Black Aja that they've been rescued. They're not with the Shan-Chen, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they're hiding out
No, it
them
doesn't.
in a pub. What do you mean?
Because the Amerlin seat is standing on the balcony of the White Tower, and she looks towards North Harbor. And in North Harbor, deep in North Harbor, she knows is her precious.
I'm not talking about Moraine. I'm talking about the boys and the girls.
Oh, I thought they
not
were.
Moraine.
I thought you were saying they were with.
No, they're not in any of the shots with them. It's just Perrin, Matt, Rand, Elaine, Egwene shows up, Bane and Chiad. So what if they're in one of those towns, because they don't want to tell the Leandra that Elaine and Eggy have escaped. They want to keep them hidden. So they're just kind of chilling out, having beers. And so that's where they are. That's really the only thought I could think. I don't love the 3 days earlier. That's very CSI, and I don't really I don't love that. I mean, it's fine, but it's just not my favorite thing. So maybe they're just chilling out over there, and they're just they don't know what's happening. That's just my thought.
I like
seeing
it.
today.
Yeah.
I like
If we don't get the 3 days early, if we get the 3 hours earlier, 3 days earlier, they're in Tarvalon. But it seems weird.
I mean, they don't have to go and be 3 days earlier as a title on the screen. It could just confuse us. And...
They just
yeah, that could be
The scene goes.
Man,
and then Rob Lowe runs up with the stick up his ass. Come on,
Something comes on screen and
tell
goes.
me you've seen Wayne's World.
Zach comes out.
What were we gonna ask?
Stops time.
You were going to say something just before, and then we all started being
Sorry.
I already forgot.
That's okay.
Sorry, Leigh-A.
No, I think I was gonna agree. I was the way I was thinking. If this is the cold open, that it would make sense that they do the 3 days earlier, a month earlier or whatever. And again, it is very that the 2 episodes in the murder mystery shows where you're trying to do something slightly different that's not your same cookie cutter storytelling.
Yeah.
But
Fall has come in. Sorry, carry on.
no, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lightblade Fool's come in and said season 1 was kind of who's the dragon. Season 2 is who's in control, and season 3 maybe what's real. I don't. Interesting. And Jay has pointed out, I missed this. The very line in the trailer: "If you plan for the worst, all surprises are all your surprises are pleasant instead of present," is Gaul's line from chapter 28 in The Shadow Rising.
Aww.
I didn't realize it.
Just
Gaul is
more
with us.
proof that
He's
Gaul
with
is
us in spirit, Gaul.
Damn it! No, we are not. We're not confirming that yet. Regardless,
Don't let the sun-
all of you Wetlanders might not be able to see him in the background. So even if he isn't a Wetlander named character, he is still there.
I was thinking about, speaking of people missing, I was thinking about Amisa's comments from last week about me and how she was frustrated about spending so much money on the Aes Sedai, and then we got this
Oh yeah.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen.
opening, and I was
They
like,
told us,
oh, that's half the season's budget.
at least.
Right? The first
I mean,
11 minutes
it's
of-
beautiful and amazing.
It is.
Completely. And I think, Allie and Gus kind of alluded to this earlier, but I think they released this because it's like, I mean, not only is it amazing, it is great, but like it's, as I've mentioned before, I think this is like a make it or break it season. So they release this so other people can see it and see how cool it is. Hopefully the rest of it lives up to the same quality because it's done really well. But I think it's like, okay, we need new viewers, not just the fans that in our fandom, which we love it, but we actually need other people. Otherwise we won't get season 4.
So
5, 6, 7, 8.
Will say I did watch the first 3 episodes of Reacher today. And afterward, if you don't click, because if you don't click off the end of a season or a show, it goes on to the next thing. It did go on to this 11-minute.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, so that's what Reacher goes into, is this 11-minute preview. So I think it's actually an interesting timing, which I would have never thought.
That's a big deal, because I know some of the cast have been really concerned about Reacher coming out and having a crossover with the release of Wheel of Time, because the last 2 weeks of Reacher coincide with the first 2 weeks of Wheel of Time coming out, and they're being released in essence at the same time. Those last 2 and the first 4 episodes, like, just literally are the same weeks, or maybe even more than that. I know it's at least 2, and there was concern being like Reacher coming out at the same time is a big draw.
Yeah,
so Reacher has a lot.
It does mean that more eyes are in the app.
That's true.
People are in the app watching Reacher. There's other.
I mean, raise your hand though. How many times do any of you let that play or actually click on it?
I do all the time.
I immediately exit out. I mean, look, I don't. Well, I get those things all the time, and
it went very quickly into like, and I was just so excited. I didn't realize it was the end of the episode because I'm totally not going to spoil it, but the 3rd episode ends really quickly, and I had forgot that it wasn't just like, oh, I'm just going to binge an entire season, which is what I normally do. Like I normally wait, but today. I was just like, no, I'm crampy and I don't feel good. And I'm going to watch a show that's going to make me like have a sexy man on screen. So kept watching. Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, I already watched this. This is the Wheel of Time. So cool. So I got to watch it again.
And I have seen, while I'm watching something on Prime in the last 2 weeks, they have shown like a shortened version. It's not the teaser. It's not the trailer. It's like a 30-second or 25-second cut version of the trailer as one of their ads, like before the show, before the episode starts.
That's cool.
Omar's dropping an interesting snippet from the press release. The press release highlights that the opening scene shows up after episode 3 of Reacher.
Oh.
They've deliberately done that.
Nice.
I haven't seen the press release.
Wait, that's
interesting.
I mean, it makes sense because it's a really largely watched show.
Yeah.
Reacher's popular.
Reacher's
Isn't Invincible on right now?
Say it again.
Isn't Invincible going on right now? Like, you'd think that would be a good crossover. Or is that
but Reacher's I think had the biggest The Boys showing.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Reacher, but for different reasons.
I've never actually watched Reacher. So.
I haven't either.
Pretty good.
Out of curiosity, from the poll, about 92% of people say only half of you watching voted. By the way, folks, what's going on with that?
Come on, vote, people, vote.
So much.
Use your God-given right.
Oh, I wonder if there's that's in YouTube. So I wonder if we've got watchers from other places that can't.
Is Instagram still on?
Instagram is still on.
It's only the YouTube one.
Hi, Instagram.
But there is no one watching on Instagram currently.
Oh.
People stop in on Instagram. And in fact, some of the people who stopped in on Instagram then came over to YouTube because I see Omar popped in there. Also, I see people that I know live in the UK have popped into Instagram now. I've gone and looked at that. I'm like, what are you doing up at 3 a.m?
Night owls.
Maybe they too have to get on a train and need to pack.
Look, the important thing is I sorted out the tech. That's actually a good thing. That's a nice segue. Thank you, Melindhra.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, I amongst many other people, was lucky enough to get a ticket to the episode 1 screening that's happening this weekend in London. I will be there. I have permission to live stream from outside the venue and enjoy, the queue and all that sort of stuff. So on Saturday, probably somewhere around 7 a.m. Eastern, I will, because the queue. So doors open at 2 p.m. You have to be ready by 3 because that's when it starts. So doors open, you must be seated by 3 type thing. So initially we were like, oh, it's 3 is when it's going to open. We'll go in type thing. And we were like, so we'll get there, I don't know, like, who knows, 12, 1, something like that. And my Amazon contact was like, 2:30, I think you'll be good. And I was like, you don't know Wheel of Time fans, mate. So I was like,
right.
can I turn up and film and live stream? And they're like, yeah, as long as you don't film inside, you're fine. I was like, deal. That's okay with me. So I will be live from the queue outside the cinema, hopefully near the front, so I can just like film everything that's happening, and just come and have fun with us on Saturday. Obviously, that will be a live stream on YouTube, so that will then just be there and you can watch it. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether I'll be able to see people coming in. I don't know if anyone will see me and be like, "Hi, Rob." Who fucking knows? But yeah, I'm excited for Saturday.
For anything.
Yes, we'll be live for a couple hours as long as my GoPro battery lasts.
Are you going to have anyone to help you?
As long as the batteries last and the charger keeps powering it, because then I am taking power banks as well. I don't know if there's going to be a red carpet, but I don't see. So there's going to be some cast there. There'll probably be some crew there. Obviously there's Rafe and Rosamund will be there and special guests and such. So I imagine they will enter, like, just be able to go straight in. There won't be like them standing in a queue like the rest of us peons. So I don't know if there'll be a red carpet, but there will be probably a specific entrance or a specific bit for them to walk through. Hopefully I can see that from the queue and we can just narrate as people come in. But I will, if it's real chill and no one's turning up, I may walk up and down the queue and talk to people. There's the GoPro will be on a stand and I can just keep moving it. That will be about probably somewhere around 7 a.m. Eastern. Because I'm using my GoPro, my wireless setup, I can't actually create the stream until Saturday morning. Because I can't connect the GoPro to YouTube Studio, which is how I do it with streaming softwares. It won't connect to StreamYard and browser-based things that I use. I literally have to open the GoPro app on my phone and set it up that day, because otherwise it'll disappear. So it will be created. Go look to my YouTube channel. I'll post it by Discord server. I'll post it on my socials, and hopefully people in the queue will also post it theirs so people can watch. But yeah, Saturday morning, get up, go to my channel. There will be a YouTube stream there, maybe already going, but at least waiting for you to go and enjoy and have fun with. And just join us in the queue as we be passionate Wheel of Time fans waiting to watch the first episode.
You should do some Foldy interviews, because we know there's some Foldies going.
There will be some Foldies there. So yeah, I should interview folks. Who knows what it's going to be like. It's going to be great. But my point with that is all the tech was organized already and is charged and is packed. And I have like 4 GoPro batteries. I'm taking a power bank with me. I've got a friend bringing their industrial power bank that charges like laptops. It's designed to recharge laptops and such.
Nice.
So there's enough going on. And worst to worst, I will just go live on my phone because I can do that too. So yeah,
awesome. I'm so excited for you and everybody who gets to go see it.
Yeah,
I hope people live chat the Q&A so we know what people say. That would be great.
It's gonna be.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I cannot wait. So fun segue with the packing conversation there. The important stuff's been packed, and I've already selected what I'm wearing on Saturday. So
I kind of have a thing for well-packed bags. So after you get it all laid out and packed, you feel free to take a picture and send it my way.
All right. I mean, on top of that, I do have to think about the fact I'm picking up a cat on Sunday. So my backpack is actually a cat carrier. I'm not making it up. I bought a backpack that is actually a cat carrier.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, because O'Neira's so big and Charlie's going to be big as well. So I was like, I'll use that as a backpack to go, and then I'll just make sure it'll all fit in my suitcase, so that I can put a cat in the backpack afterwards.
The question is it like a double-decker bus? So if you have to take both of them somewhere, is there two layers?
No, if it's a double cat situation, one of them's going in my regular style carrier, which is a shame because
if it looks like the cat backpack that I have, you can technically shove 2 cats in there. Although I think Charles or Gaibon is Gaibon might be a little bit too big for both, or like both of them are.
I mean, Onir is 7 kilos. Let me make that American for you by himself. I
think we said 12 pounds.
That's something like that.
Yeah. So it'd be like
Cody. He's like 15.4 pounds.
15. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say it'd be like putting Wilder and Cody in it, which probably wouldn't work. But
I love, by the way, chat's all going like well-packed bags is the World 10 cows. Amazing.
I love it.
So
we have to say goodnight so Rob can go finish packing.
No, we can still talk. Like, you know, if you.
And we do have one other thing that I did forget to add to the Daily Veil. So
yes, let's do that. Yeah, and then
this year
we'll watch some training. Yeah,
we are participating in the Black Tower hosted Wheel of Time Fantasy League, and their draft night is this Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. It'll be on the Black Tower podcast channel. So it's basically run like for those of you who have played any fantasy sports, where we go and we choose like our team of characters that we want, and they've got all the rules that will be explained during the draft. And so you get plus and minus points for various things. But yeah, so I'm sure you guys can possibly guess who the characters that we want to get are.
No idea what character we may be choosing.
Yeah,
take a stab at it, chat.
Melindhra.
To him.
To him. Oh my god. I really wanted to him on there now.
I mean, why not?
And you know, to be fair, I think Leigh-A's going to lead us in this charge, because Leigh-A, you know about fantasy drafting, and
I've never played a fantasy league before in my life. I have always
so well this year, obviously.
We're going to do amazing.
Listen. It is sometimes fun to just play with your thematic focus. Like when I used to play fantasy football, I didn't so much care about winning as getting as many alumni from my college football team that were playing in the NFL on my fantasy team, even if they were like the 6th seed backup kicker. They were fantasy players recruited onto my team. Because that's like, I mean, I never had any illusions of winning, but I was really proud of the team I put together. And that's exactly how we can go into this. But I think we've got a really good chance. An Aiel season with a full Aiel calf. I mean,
yeah, I'm ready for it.
We got lots of shots.
And how many? And it's every week, right, Leigh-A? So everybody can check in on the Black Tower channel every Sunday, right?
Yeah, so it'll be every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So after the draft is this week, and the intention was to try to do it 2 weeks before the premiere. So they're not going to do it. We're not going to do the draft after the March 8th. Or sorry, we're doing the draft, but we're not going to have the first episode until the official release. So we're ignoring the March 8th
digital
part. Yeah, the digital, because we're just assuming not everybody will have seen it at that point, and we don't want to do spoilers. So we're going to wait until after the
13th.
Thank you. Like, for some reason my brain was stuck on the Jordan Con date, and I was like, I know that's wrong. But yes. Amazing. So the March 13th.
Well, that sounds like a blast. Yes, we're just gonna kick ass.
Yeah.
I think. I mean,
so come cheer us on Sunday to hope that we get literally all of the ideal. And I think hopefully, and Pavara's in here, so she's gonna
No, you spoiled our plan. No one will know what we want before that.
We're the only first new team, so I think we might get we'll be going first, and I think we'll get our first pick.
I think
I know who I would pick.
I feel like Pavara might, Pavara, are you going to be unwell to stream on Sunday? I think, you're just going to stay home and have someone phone it in. Yeah, that sounds good. Wonderful. Ladies, why don't we wrap it up with a couple of minutes of shredding?
Shred me, baby.
Yeah. How about the last 2 minutes of the shredding? Does that sound like a good way to?
Good.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I like shredding climaxes.
Yeah, we'll do I'm telling everyone immediately. Pavara, I used to like you. I still love you. Don't worry, I'm making that up, obviously. Grab a chunky innkeeper early. Amazing.
It's good strategy. Good strategy.
Yeah, ladies and gents, if you're not aware, obviously you've just turned up randomly after an hour and 50 minutes. Thank you for finding us. Yeah, sorry, you've missed a lot of chaos. This now ends.
Sorry.
Approximately 5.5 hours of streaming for me today, plus a YouTube video. So it's been a long day.
Dude, you're a champ.
It's honestly, I wrapped up.
Rattle for Rob.
I wrapped up the YouTube video earlier, and I'm like, I need to go take a break. And I was downstairs for about 3 minutes. I was like, oh no, I need to go edit my video. It's only 12 minutes long. It's only 15 minutes long. I can do that. And I came upstairs, did that, spent half an hour, and then I went back and then took a break. And I was like, for about an hour, I didn't look at my phone or anything. So, and I did sleep for 2.5 hours prior to the show, so I have slept tonight.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
That's awesome.
Sleep on the train.
But I will sleep on the train. This is
just
true.
Set an alarm so you know when you're getting off.
It's the last stop. I can't miss it.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah, luckily the train to London from Manchester is literally, it goes from London to Manchester. It can't go further either direction, so I can't miss my stop. But yeah, ladies and gents, be there on Saturday around 7 a.m. Eastern. The link will be up there prior to that, obviously, but some of you will be asleep. Join us in the queue for the excitement and the squee. I'm sure the innkeeper will be streaming. Other people will be tweeting things out, posting things, and blah, blah, blah. I know what series is going to be there. Talkerama is going to be there. It's just going to be absolute chaos and a lot of fun. So thank you for those that have been here today, for all the streaming. Thank you for the new folks, the likes, the videos, the subscribes. Come back and see us again next Thursday. What are we up to next Thursday, ladies?
I don't.
I know we're up to next
there
Thursday.
Might be more shredding, maybe. Who knows?
Next week, ladies and gents, the press junket stuff gets released.
Oh yeah,
the embargo on the press junket is sealed. So next week we are just going to be talking all the Wheel of Time press junket interviews that are happening, all our favorite questions and answers and things that we got. That's just going to be a fun chat about that. That'll all be coming out like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth, except for, yes, this Saturday, Chris. That is correct, on the 22nd. So that'll be our fun episode next week. Please come back for that. And let's just have 2 minutes of delightful shredding. And as I said earlier with Jenny, the standoff at the end with the Malevolent 7.
And go watch Rob and Jenny's breakdown of the shredding.
Yes, particularly check out the moment when we both realize there's actually snakes and foxes on the redstone doorway, because at that moment both our mics just got a lot of bashing verbally, shall we say.
Joanne is a badass.
What?
Oh my god. I love who can heal their leader faster.
Right?
Oh, so good.
Yes.
The camera blood.
Shredded her brain.
Yeah.
I still think the channeling is too slow. Stop dancing so much. I said I just. Yeah.
It's the hand movement. They're gonna learn. Peggy's gonna learn.
She'll tell them.
We'll teach them, yeah.
Quick, get to the docks.
Oh, look, there's to him with his dustpan and brush.
It looked like the red Asha who they fought was dead on the ground.
Oh, I
The
hope
outside
so.
ones.
What's
the
the
ones that
other?
were nice,
The other
that we like.
Find them. Split up. We cannot let them leave this city.
I love how there's just half a corpse. So warm.
Oh, this is such a
Oh,
sad
this
moment.
is so sad.
Who are you?
Hot take. Her new name is going to be Van Deen.
Oh my god!
And whatever else we carry.
Yes, I love that.
That looked like a very Malkier
We will
Aes
not
Sedai
leave the
behind
city
her.
alive.
These looks are so
Oh my
weird.
god.
So funny.
It's a
The
Western
adventure
moment.
superhero poses.
Yeah.
I mean, there is Western music playing.
That was
Oh,
really
that's
great.
brilliant.
I was waiting for a tumbleweed. Just
Right.
It does honestly feel like a very Western moment. So gosh. But yeah. I still haven't got the blood on my shirt. Amazing. I love
Down
that.
at the OK Crowd.
Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. We will see you. I will see you on Saturday. I will see you all next week when you come back and join us and become regular foldies here at 3.
Please
Fold
do.
Talk. But until then, everybody, as we like to say around here, please go out and find yourself a lot of love, water, and shade. Bye.